2 days after his team took part in the protests across sports against racial injustice and police brutality, Los Angeles Dodgers outfielder Mookie Betts' voice was heard in stadiums across Major League Baseball. The former AL MVP narrated a short film created by the Players Alliance, a group of more than 100 current and former black baseball players working to combat racial injustice in and out of the game, in honor of legendary Dodger Jackie Robinson, as MLB continued its annual Jackie Robinson Day on Friday. Members of the Players Alliance announced Thursday they plan to donate their salaries from games played that day as well as Friday. The film shows clips of Robinson playing and marching for social justice along with other black major league players, as well as footage of historic marches interspersed with present-day protests. "I cannot say I have it made while our country drives full speed ahead to a deeper rift between men and women of varying colors, speeds along a course towards more and more racism," Betts says in the film. "Life is not a spectator sport. If you're going to spend your whole life in the grandstands just watching what goes on, in my opinion, you're wasting your life. Until every child can have an equal opportunity in youth and manhood, until hunger is not only immoral but illegal, until hatred is recognized as a disease, a scourge, an epidemic and treated as such, until racism and sexism are conquered, until that day, Jackie Robinson and no one else can say he has it made," Betts says. "There's not an American in the country free until every one of us is free." Jackie Robinson Day is usually celebrated April 15th to commemorate the day the iconic player broke MLB's color barrier in 1947, but the novel coronavirus pandemic drastically altered MLB's 2020 schedule. The league chose August 28 because it is the 57th anniversary of the March on Washington, and is exactly 75 years after Dodgers general manager Branch Rickey met with Robinson to discuss becoming MLB's first black player. "Jackie Robinson Day definitely feels a little different today than it has in a long time," Philadelphia Phillies outfielder Andrew McCutchen said Friday. "We're not only celebrating Jackie Robinson Day as the person he was, breaking the color barrier, really being the start of the whole civil rights movement. He always stood for what he believed in. It's come full circle. Ultimately, I feel like that's what we're doing right now." The New York Mets shared a video of first baseman Dominic Smith offering his appreciation for the impact Robinson had on him. "I want to thank Jackie Robinson for all the sacrifice and hard work he put in to break the barriers for so many minorities across the world," said Smith, whose Mets participated in a moment of silence and walked off their home field along with the Miami Marlins in protest Thursday. "Without Jackie, I wouldn't be here, and I can't thank him enough."